Article 384.10 of the National Electrical Code, specifically the 2002 edition, addresses the maximum mounting height for circuit breakers. Understanding this requirement is crucial for ensuring accessibility and safety in electrical installations. The code mandates this maximum height to allow for easy operation and maintenance of the circuit breakers. This accessibility is particularly important in emergency situations where quick access to the breakers might be necessary. The specific height limitation is intended to accommodate a wide range of individuals, ensuring that most people can reach and operate the breakers without the need for tools or excessive stretching. Code compliance is essential, and failure to adhere to the mounting height requirement can result in code violations and potential safety hazards. Consider the placement of electrical panels during the design phase of any project. Planning ahead ensures that the mounting height requirement is met without compromising other design considerations. Factors like the surrounding environment, the presence of obstructions, and the intended use of the space all play a role in determining the ideal location for the electrical panel. Furthermore, the type of enclosure housing the circuit breakers can impact the overall mounting height. Some enclosures might add to the total height, so this needs to be factored into the calculation. Regular inspections of electrical installations should include verification of the circuit breaker mounting height. This ensures ongoing compliance with the code and helps identify any potential issues that might arise over time, for instance, settling of the building structure. When installing or modifying electrical panels, always consult the most recent edition of the National Electrical Code and any local amendments. Local jurisdictions may have additional requirements that supplement the national code. Engage a qualified electrician for any electrical work to ensure that the installation is performed safely and in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. A qualified electrician has the training and experience necessary to properly interpret and apply the code requirement. They can also identify potential hazards and ensure that the electrical system is safe and reliable. Understanding the rationale behind the mounting height requirement helps to reinforce its importance. The primary goal is to ensure that circuit breakers are readily accessible to authorized personnel for operation and maintenance. This accessibility is particularly critical in emergency situations, such as when a circuit needs to be quickly de-energized to prevent further damage or injury. The mounting height requirement also contributes to overall electrical safety by reducing the risk of accidental contact with energized parts. By keeping the breakers within easy reach, it minimizes the need for awkward or unstable positions when operating them. It is important to note that the mounting height requirement applies to all circuit breakers, regardless of their amperage rating or voltage. This means that the same height limitation applies to small branch circuit breakers as well as large main circuit breakers. The code makes no distinction based on the size or type of breaker. The focus is on ensuring consistent accessibility across the entire electrical system. In addition to the maximum mounting height, the code may also specify minimum clearance requirements around electrical panels. These clearances are intended to provide sufficient space for access and working room. Be sure to consult the code for specific clearance requirements in your area. The clearance requirements may vary depending on the voltage of the equipment and the type of enclosure. Proper labeling of circuit breakers is also essential for safety and ease of use. Each breaker should be clearly labeled to indicate the circuit that it controls. This allows for quick identification of the correct breaker when troubleshooting or performing maintenance. Circuit breaker labels should be durable and resistant to fading or damage. Consider using a label maker to create professional-looking labels that are easy to read. Furthermore, maintaining accurate circuit directories is crucial. A circuit directory is a list of all the circuits in the electrical panel, along with their corresponding breaker numbers and the areas or equipment they serve. The circuit directory should be kept up to date and readily accessible. This is a valuable resource for anyone who needs to work on the electrical system. When adding new circuits to an existing electrical panel, be sure to update the circuit directory accordingly. This will help to prevent confusion and ensure that the electrical system remains safe and easy to manage. Regular maintenance of electrical panels is also important for ensuring their continued reliability and safety. This includes inspecting the breakers for signs of damage or wear, tightening connections, and cleaning the panel. Loose connections can cause overheating and potential fire hazards. Damaged or worn breakers should be replaced immediately. It is recommended to have electrical panels inspected by a qualified electrician on a regular basis. The frequency of these inspections will depend on the age and condition of the panel, as well as the type of environment in which it is located. In harsh environments, more frequent inspections may be necessary. When working on electrical panels, always follow safe work practices. This includes wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, such as safety glasses and gloves, to energize the circuit before working on it whenever possible. Use a properly rated voltage tester to verify that the circuit is energized. Never work on energized electrical equipment unless you are properly trained and equipped to do so. Working on energized equipment can be extremely dangerous and can result in serious injury or death. If you are not comfortable working on electrical panels, it is always best to call a qualified electrician. They have the knowledge and experience necessary to perform the work safely and correctly. Attempting to perform electrical work without proper training can be dangerous and can lead to code violations. Understanding the mounting height requirements for circuit breakers is just one aspect of ensuring electrical safety. It is important to be familiar with all applicable codes and regulations. This knowledge can help to prevent accidents and ensure that electrical systems are safe and reliable. The National Electrical Code is a comprehensive document that covers all aspects of electrical installations. It is updated every 3 years to reflect the latest advancements in technology and safety practices. It is important to stay up to date on the latest changes to the code. You can purchase a copy of the National Electrical Code from the National Fire Protection Association or from other sources. Many jurisdictions also offer online access to the code. In addition to the National Electrical Code, there may be other applicable codes and regulations. These may include local building codes, fire codes, and accessibility codes. It is important to check with your local authorities to determine which codes apply to your specific project. Complying with all applicable codes and regulations is essential for ensuring the safety of building occupants. Failure to comply can result in fines, penalties, and potential liability. It is always best to err on the side of caution and to consult with a qualified professional if you have any questions about code requirements. The information provided here is for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician or other professional before performing any electrical work. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to ensure your safety. By following safe work practices and complying with all applicable codes and regulations, you can help to prevent accidents and ensure that electrical systems are safe and reliable. A correct mounting height for circuit breakers contributes to the overall safety and usability of electrical systems. Proper attention to this detail during installation and maintenance is crucial.